Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we do got tons of Miami Heat news that you guys are definitely going to want to stick around. But before we do start, if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, we do upload every single day. Our goal this year is to upload for 365 days, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and let's get back in today's video. So, news came out yesterday, and I just don't like when this stuff happens. So we all know Marcus Smart is a Laker. He got bought in L and then obviously signed a 2-year deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. But it says the Miami Heat were in discussions to swap Terry Rozier for Marcus Smart. So if we're in discussions, why didn't this deal get done? Was it the Wizards' fault? Was it the Heat fault? Because at the end of the day, you want to get rid of Terry Rozier. You would love to have the addition of Marcus Smart. You would have. We want Rozier off this roster. So I just don't understand why these trades never go through. And it makes it worse hearing it after the fact when Marcus Smart's already on the team and no longer the Heat can get him. It just makes me mad. Anybody would have taken Marcus Smart over Terry Rozier. Marcus Smart is an upgrade. Now I understand the last 3 years Marcus Smart hasn't played much basketball. But guess what? If he stays healthy, he's the better player. It's simple as that. And what we seen from Terry Rozier last season, he forgot how to shoot. He forgot how to make a layup. He doesn't know how to dribble. He's also in an investigation. It's just too much negative for him to be on this roster. Probably a great guy, but the basketball-wise, no. So let me know what you guys think about this. Also, I find this very, very funny. I'm going to be honest with you. So pretty much, if you guys don't know what's going on. So Haywood Highsmith changed his number to 8. And so they're like, what's the story behind choosing 8? He goes 2 times 4 is 8. Well, 2 times 4 equals 8. And he goes, also, I'm a Kobe fan, so it's cool going from 24 to 8. And then as you see in the bottom right there, Bam Adebayo tagged the Miami Heat page and said, delete this. This is absolutely funny because I ain't going to lie, this is absolutely corny. And I'm totally up there with our captain, Bam. Why did the Miami Heat post this like this was some fire type stuff? Like this needed to be posted. Like this is absolutely stuff where you get trolled on. Like you get made fun of. Like this is corny as hell. Like maybe some people find it hot, maybe some people don't, but this is whack. And not whack in like a bad way. It's just corny. Like it's not funny. You know what I mean? But let me know what you guys think. And then also, since we're already on the Terry Rozier topic, kind of, I want to continue to keep bringing this up because Jake Fisher reported that there's no trade market for Nikola Vucevic. The Miami Heat were already in discussions flipping Terry Rozier for Marcus Smart. So if the Miami Heat want, they should really be calling up the Chicago Bulls to acquire a player like Vooch to have a backup center. So Chicago receives Terry Rozier, and to make it worth it, they get a second round swap. Why not? We get an impactful backup center who's on an expiring contract, win-win trade for everyone. We get him off the team after this year. We need him for this upcoming season, of course. The Chicago Bulls get a second round pick out of it, and they get expiring. I believe it expired on Terry Rozier. So it just makes perfect sense for both of us. I don't understand why this deal isn't done because the Chicago Bulls aren't going to get a better deal. It's not like they're going to go in the trade deadline and be like, oh, maybe we get a first round pick and he starts balling. It doesn't matter how good he plays. Age, the defense, it's just not going to work. Like no team's going to offer him stuff. So either trade him or buy him out. And so the Miami Heat can obviously bring him in because this just makes perfect sense of having these two players on our team. So once again, let me know in the comment sections, what do you guys think about this deal? Do you think this is enough? Do you think this is a little bit too much? Or do you think this is like the perfect deal to acquire a player in Vooch who can give us 18 and 10? Now, that might be, well, that's his original number. So I want to say 18 and 10, like coming off the bench, but easily can give us like 10 and 8. Like, I really believe that. And then also in other news, we did sign a new player to a 2-way deal. So it says free agent guard Myron Gardner has agreed to sign with the Miami Heat on a 2-way contract. Now, this is coming from Ira, says he'd have signed Summer League prospect Myron Gardner to a 2-way contract. He has spent last 2 seasons with Orlando Magic, league affiliate. He'd also have Lad Golden on a 2-way deal, and Drew Smith is expected to get the final 2-way deal as he recovers from Achilles. So Drew Smith will be back. So those are the 3 players on a 2-way deal. Vlad Golden, 7-footer, Myron Gardner, and Drew Smith. Now, a little information about Myron Gardner. He's about 6'6", weighs about 220 pounds, plays a forward position, was born in 2001. I almost said 2021. Was undrafted. In the G League, averaged about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds. So, looks like we're adding another forward to this roster, and let's see what he could bring to the team. Let's see if he can crack the rotation. Let's see if he can play. At the end of the day, I may not know who you are. I may not be the biggest fan of you, unless you're Terry Rozier. But as long as you're on this Miami Heat team, I'm rooting for you, and I want the best. So we'll see what happens. But once again, let me know in the comment sections what do you guys think about today's video. I know the Heat content is slowly. There's not much to talk about, especially the point of the season we're at. But it's definitely going to kick up, especially when training camp comes. And also let me know in the comment sections, like, what type of content do you guys want me to cover for these type of moments?